This is the second recording that we're putting up Backrooms. I had a phone call. It was...
I'm never going to get those 4 minutes back, you asshole.
It was just 4 minutes.
Those were the best 4 minutes of my life. My heart. It's good.
Why does it hurt so much? Because it was real. Anyways, Backrooms. I thought it was good. I thought Kane Pixel's Backrooms was good. I've seen it as a YouTube series. You know, I love those videos, and I wanted to take a look at the movie, see what he was cooking up.
I believe it took him like 10. Actually, was it 10 years?
No, it was not 10 years.
No. Sorry, I meant like for when he started production of the film to now.
I don't know when he did that.
I probably say it would took like maybe 6 years or something. Because I think there was an announcement that he was going to do it in like say like 2020 or 2022, and then it took a while. I don't know.
Yeah. Your thoughts on the movie?
Pretty good, I might say. I don't really think I have much complexity with it, unless there's probably some elements I might have missed from it. But aside from that, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if this is concern about now. I think it's just because I hear that this was meant to be like the prequel to like the whole series.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a prequel. I don't know.
That's just what I even hear.
Honestly, I'd rather just take it as its own thing.
Well, yeah. Honestly, I'd probably just look at it like another video of his on like YouTube or what,
Yeah.
Just with a higher budget. Because I think the only thing that tipped me off about it was like when the whole thing's. It said like 1990, and the whole series is meant to be like 1996. So.
Oh, yeah. So it might be just a prequel. Yeah.
Or like I say, it could just be like another video, like way back 6 years ago when we first discovered this.
This thing that is almost not related, but kind of. Shut up.
This thing that's related, but not related to the things that do. Get out of here, Cosby! You zombie! You just find Bill Cosby in the back room.
You fucker! I know what I'm doing. That's the wrong finger, Cosby. So let's talk about the movie. First, my gripes. I think in terms of the second main character that we get, the psychiatrist, she gets pretty lucky, and I'm not saying that everything she did was luck. It's just so we're going into spoilers. Like I've said many after theater thoughts ago, I'm not good with non-spoiler reviews. So this is going to be
We saw this film called It. Let me tell you, we thought it was going to be it, but then it turned out to be not it. But that's for the spoiler one.
It was the devil.
No, I was going to be like, we thought it was going to be about it, but it was about them. That's just the sequel.
But at the end of the movie, you know, main lady's like running away from big pirate guy because he's supposed to be a copy of one of our other main characters, but imperfect, and it's trying to kill her. And you know, she's trying to get the fuck out of this area, and she finally finds a little slanted kind of hallway sort of thing, where she's squeezing through, and then she happens to meet up with the async guys. And I just think that's pretty damn lucky, because it's like, okay, so you were knocked out, you were dragged to God knows where by Chiwetel Ejiofor, and you could have been fucking anywhere, honestly. It's the Backrooms. It doesn't exactly make sense of where the fuck is where.
Yeah. Would you say that's more luck, or would you say that's more coincidence?
I mean, they try to go like, hey, one of the async guys knows about somebody who went inside the back room, so they're going to look into that.
I mean, they did have cameras.
Yeah, they did have cameras. So, actually, yeah, they did have cameras. Yeah, that's right. The store place did have a camera.
Well, the store place had a camera, but
they did know where to go. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
that makes more sense. Okay, I concede on my complaint. I guess the only other complaint I got is mainly just Jesus.
Yeah, sorry, it's been holding for a long time.
But the only main complaint I got is with a scene with Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Was it the dining scene?
He decided to take two of his people in there to look into the back rooms.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah. And he wants specifically proof to give to a psychiatrist. It's like, all right, so you got the guy with the camera. Now just show them going through the wall. There's the back rooms. Maybe go to like 1 or 2 rooms, and then you bring them back, and you go to your psychiatrist, because that's another problem. He knows there's something down there.
Yeah.
And it was something he was running away from.
Yeah, true. I'm pretty sure. I probably would have told my other buddies, be careful, there is something lurking in them.
Yeah, he probably should have warned them. Maybe it's a part of his character, but I don't know exactly what part of his character would want to just not warn them of the danger. Because he's not yet at the point where he feels comfortable with the backrooms.
Right.
Other than that, I really liked a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
They did a very good job making me feel for the isolation of the back rooms.
I've gone through many sets just to get all those right once.
Well, I feel like part of it was real sets, and
of course,
and most of the found footage stuff was probably
CG
Blender.
Oh yeah, true. But even hey, to give credit, I guess for a $10 million budget, that's.
Well, he already nailed it on his YouTube series, so
True that.
he has no problem making everything work there. But you know the what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the isolation of the back rooms is perfectly well documented in this film.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if documented is the right word, but fuck it. And as for the characters, I have a lot to say about Chiwetel Ejiofor's character. And for what little we get of the psychiatrist, there's plenty for her character as well. Because both of these characters have dealt with some level of isolation. Chiwetel dealt with the fact that he felt isolated because of the fact that his wife pushed him away. And it's not until later that he realizes why exactly that is.
He's a bitch.
But you know, he's constantly trying to work hard. He's constantly trying to make a living. His store isn't doing real well. He wanted to be an architect, but it just failed. And for all we know at the beginning, there was just this sense of just like, yeah, Chiwetel doesn't feel complete because of the shit that happened in his life. And then we get to the main lady, where we don't get a whole lot until Chiwetel goes missing.
Pretty much. Well, we get some of it in the beginning, but then we get more detail as...
Yeah, we get these flashbacks of the fact that main lady felt isolated because of how her mother raised her. Her mother...
Who told you could go outside and touch grass?
You dare touch the sacred green?
Go to your brown room!
Go to your room where there's nothing but blue!
Oh, I should mention it was yellow and she just had PTSD.
Actually, Mom, it's yellow.
You giving me lip, boy? I'm a girl. You giving me lip, girl?
You giving me lip, boy? I'm a girl. You giving me lip, bird?
What?
You giving me lip coconut?
Give me a lip to it.
Mom, are you okay? You giving me lip Tootsie Pop?
You give me lip Jello pudding pop.
Mom, are you okay? Call 911. But yeah, her mother raised her very poorly. I don't even know if very poorly is the right word, but you know,
raised her very isolated is more likely.
Yeah, she was afraid of the world, and she didn't want her daughter to be anywhere a part of it.
Like the people from 2020.
Like the people.
The Backrooms is a metaphor for COVID.
But these are essentially two characters that felt very isolated in some part of their life. But despite the fact that main lady, you know, is able to go into public now, be with all these different people, there's something a part of her that doesn't feel complete. And that's the fact that her job as a psychiatrist is ultimately driven by the fact that she saw her mother get taken away into a mental institute. And that's what drives her character that's what drives her character to basically want to help people, want to give them the best help that they can before they go insane.
Right.
To make sure that they don't get to the point where her mother was. But that was sort of the issue as well. And that's the fact that she learned at the end that there are some people you just can't
can't trust.
No, I wouldn't say trust. There are just certain people that don't want to change. And she has to deal with the fact that her mother couldn't change, no matter how hard she wants to make herself believe that something could have been done about her.
Right.
Some people don't want to change, or some people can't help it if they don't change. Either or, there's just nothing you can do sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's what leads to Chiwetel Ejiofor's case, where after being trapped in the backrooms for so long during a certain period in the film, he starts to feel comfortable in this place because no one gets hurt, no one feels any pain, no one feels fear, because all the people who are in the backrooms are just basically mannequins.
Yeah.
Living mannequins that are ultimately bad copies of people, but, you know, try to remember people, and, you know, he feels comfort with that, of just like, I can be around people who won't yell at me or anything like that.
I can change, I promise. I'm kidding.
But that's what leads to the big conversation where the psychiatrist just gives up with him, because she's like, you're fucking nuts. And the reason your wife left you was because you keep blaming everything on other things. You never blame yourself, and you ultimately cannot change because of the way you are, and you feel comfort that you feel comfort that no one can yell at you, no one can be mad at you in this world, except for Big Pirate Guy. Because he's meant to be a copy of him, and so when he hears Chiwetel go like, "Hey, I'm letting her free," you know, it's all our fault. Mm-hmm. That's when the pirate guy, because he's a copy of him,
like a I cannot think of the word. The bacteria of him or something like that.
Well, some sort of copy of him that has the basis of his brain before this point. Mm. So basically, when he's finally blaming himself, the pirate guy sees that as a bad thing and you know, kills him, because it's, who else can he blame?
Right.
He can't blame himself, and so he tries to kill him and try to kill the main lady. And you know, there's not a whole lot there for like character moments, but you know, all of the little pieces is leading up to that big conversation. And you know, it's really good in my case. Mm-hmm. And now let's get down to the horror. I fucking love the horror in this film.
Yeah. I could see you like almost covering yourself and be like, no.
Because I know... Because I'm very worried... Because throughout this film, I'm wondering, when are they going to show a big monster? And I'm not saying that as an insult. I'm saying that as more so just like, I really
Just pop up already!
No, I'm saying it more of just like, I really don't want to see what comes out of that fucking darkness.
True that.
Because there's this one point where Chiwetel goes to this fucking room with a Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's really fucking scary. Because then there's this weird lady with a fucking knife just coming towards him. It's just like, that's the best part about this film. It doesn't answer anything.
No.
It doesn't answer anything. It answers somewhat of how things work around here for the most part. But even Async is like, we have no fucking clue what's going on.
We're science agents. We have no fucking idea.
We tried E equals MC square and that didn't do shit, so... We drew it on the wall and it just went backwards and we're like...
Yeah, async, more like V-sync off.
Shut up.
Sorry. That was a terrible...
Anyways, you want to go listen to NSYNC?
You just hear that in the movie.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that would actually be terrifying.
But yeah, the way, especially when we get to the found footage parts, because of the low quality, some areas get really dark, and you can barely tell what's going on, and especially at the beginning of the film where it sets up how fucking treacherous and dangerous things can be in the back rooms. You could easily get lost. A monster can be right around the corner for all you know. It's just very fucking terrifying. But it seems like there is some sort of mindset between the creatures, though. Because there is the pirate guy, who seemed to be some sort of leader in that was a part of the group that Chiwetel was with in the room.
Right.
But the film's not meant to explain
too much.
Not too much. It leaves just a little enough for you to go like, okay, I think I understand some bits of what's going on.
There was like the bacteria that was explained to you. Maybe like the bacteria might morph into like a thing or something. I don't know.
Can I just say, when it comes to the main lady and her acting, I don't think her acting is bad. It's just, it feels really unfair putting her next to Chiwetel. Because when I was watching that big scene with her and him, like Chiwetel's acting his fucking ass off.
Yeah.
It's just like, I feel so bad. I feel bad for him, but that's because his acting is so fucking good. But then again, you are meant to come away with the fact that just like, yeah, he is a person that ultimately admits he does not want to change. Because he can't grip with that fact that he is the reason everything is going wrong in his life.
Right.
He lashes out at people. He constantly drinks. He cannot change. That's just the fact of it.
No matter what he does in this life, he'll never become Sorcerer Supreme.
Shut up.
But,
do you have anything else you want to say? I think this might be a quick review.
Probably. I was probably going to complain that there wasn't that much of, like, the low quality of the camera, but I thought it was fine utilized in the film.
Yeah.
At least for the moments that it was.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't really have much else.
I think the found footage definitely helps with the horror.
Yes.
Especially with the rope scene.
Because I think if you did that, like, normally, it wouldn't have, like...
It wouldn't have the same effect.
Yeah. As
seeing it from the... Because that's the power of found footage, baby.
Yep. But yeah, no, I don't think I can think of anything else.
Yeah, this will be a nice short review for you guys to see it. Just say, okay, they liked it. Maybe I'll give it a shot and see what comes out when I see it.
Yep.
Yep. That'll be the short review. The big review will probably be good old Skelly Boy and the Masters of the Universe.
God, I wish I watched fucking Backrooms.
Oh, screw you, He-Man. I'm just going to the back rooms. It's comfy there.
Just disappears out of nowhere.
I don't want to live here anymore.
Wait, Skeletor, take me with you! Why do you sound like that, Evelyn?
Evelyn, what's going on? He-Man, I'm scared!
Hold me! I'm excited for that one.
Oh, yeah. We have been watching the He-Man cartoon.
So we're all ready for this shit.
We are ready for Skelly.
Yes. So, yes.
No. But yeah, that'll be a quick after theater thoughts. I'll put it in quick after theater thoughts.
You better release the extended cut with the original intro, you dickhead.
Okay. Anyways, so that'll be it.
You better. You fucking better.
I deleted it before we.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll get over it.
And then it'll be taken by the Backrooms gnomes or something.
Who are these? One person in the Backrooms. Who are these two idiots talking about the Backrooms?
Why are they talking about gnomes? I don't get it.
There's gnome point. That was a terrible joke. I don't even know why I agreed with that.
But that'll be it. You know, we'll see you for Masters of the Universe. The Great Masters of the Universe.
The Great Masters of the Peaniverse. I don't know.
Anyways, we'll see you guys later.
We'll disappear.
Bye-bye.